suck my dick.
I need money.
This is BM Talk with Marc and Bob. Oh, yeah.
Let us pray. Our Father, who broadcasts in New York, hallowed be thy name. The King of all media. Baba Booey be done on earth and across the airwaves. Give us a hey now and Robin's News. And forgive us for our bad phone connection and boring calls, as we just want to be part of the show. And lead us into the future and deliver us from the FCC. For Howard is the king, with the power and the ratings, now and forever. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hey now.
Hello.
Oh, you're going to start the... I'm not going to repeat you.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm not going to repeat you.
It's okay to repeat the hey now.
Okay.
Because
hey now.
From what I understand, the purpose that Howard was trying to come across with hey now is he wanted it to be like a greeting, like hello.
Okay, hey now.
You know, or hey.
Hey now.
So it's a hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Okay, I get you. Hello.
So that's okay to repeat that.
Okay, I get you.
But we'll figure it out.
All right, we will, I guess.
All right.
It is episode...
Jeez, I don't even know where we are now.
Shit, neither do I.
Well, wait a minute.
It's okay.
What is this
We'll
here?
figure it out. I think it's episode 19.
17.
Is it 17? Episode 17.
17? Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere around there.
Whatever
17,
the fuck
18, something like that.
Whatever the fuck it is.
I got to tell you,
right.
I love this time of year.
I do too, because
I am so horned up.
you're
in
like
the
a
summertime.
dog.
I am a dog in heat.
Oh, man.
Women dressing up, they got their shorts on or those tight pants,
man.
and they're out walking, jogging, boobs hanging out, tight shirts. That's, oh my God.
It is beautiful. I do hear, and I hear the fans.
Oh, yes, the fans.
Like actual fans, like in the background and everything. So, but that's all right.
I love this time. Like if
next time I'll shut it off.
If I could go anywhere that it's like this all the time, this is paradise.
Well,
nice weather.
You could move.
Hot chicks running around.
You could move to California.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Well, okay then. There you go.
There's probably a lot more hot chicks in California because here, like, you'll be like, oh, look at there's like 3 hot chicks walking, and then all of a sudden, like, from around the corner comes the elephant woman.
Way more beautiful women in California. I will tell you that, having been to California a shitload of times.
But
yes,
give me an East Coast broad any day of the week.
I don't know, California.
Is that a song?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I don't know if it is.
Fucking Katy Perry, California girls are unforgettable.
No.
Okay.
I know Tupac, California Love, and David Lee Roth, California Girls, which I believe is a remake.
Okay.
From the Beach Boys, California Girls.
The good old Beach Boys.
But either way, I'm just saying, I love this weather. I love it when...
What if they were called the Beach Bums instead of the Beach Boys?
I don't think they'd be as big as they were.
Right.
But I don't know.
I don't know.
The Beach Bums. They could have been. I mean, back then, what was it, 50s?
Yeah.
They could have been the Beach Bums. And probably still been just as big.
Yeah.
It probably, would be a better name to have, thinking about it long term.
Because you won't be boys forever.
Right, like Kid Rock. Like,
yes.
He's good being in his 50s, and he's still Kid Rock,
baby. Yeah,
so,
he's still a kid.
But I guess at the time, you're just like, yeah, Beach Boys.
Yes.
That'll be awesome.
Yes.
I wish they all could be California. No. No. That was a flop.
No, that was good. I wish they all could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm just saying, I love it with the I'm just all horned up.
Right? Did you
I
do
need help.
anything? Did you do anything fun last night?
I went to the bar.
Okay.
I'll give M&O bar. Gave it a plug.
Okay.
Finally, I haven't been there since St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
It was kind of a slow night.
Okay.
One woman was in there.
One woman.
But
how many guys? What was the woman to guy ratio?
oh my God! Well, she's with somebody anyway. But
okay.
Let's say she wasn't. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 1.
7, 8 to 1. Chris, you have got to get more women to men ratio in your bar.
That's what I told him. He was on his phone, and I go, "Why don't you get a hold of? Text the whores. Tell them to come down there." I go, and that's whores with a W.
Yes, whores with a W.
Just so he would know what I'm talking about,
right?
And then in case he heard horses, and then all of a sudden there's
a bunch
stampede
of
coming down
at the bar.
Yeah,
right. Okay, Chris, please get more women in your bar for Mark's sake.
Yes. But it was slow. A couple hours I stayed, had fun, drank, played some darts, broke some balls.
Nice. Well, while you were doing that, I was watching Showtime.
Okay.
They had a special on Mauro Ranallo,
the
NXT commentator.
Now, what did he do before that?
He has been a commentator since high school.
Oh my God!
He used to do things with high school sports and all kinds of things. But what I didn't realize is people say he's bipolar or has a mental illness. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, he's got a really bad mental illness,
okay,
bipolar disorder and shit.
So now JBL looks like even a bigger asshole for picking on him.
JBL's an even bigger asshole for picking on him.
What a fucking jerk off.
Yeah, it's one thing to bust balls,
right?
But it's another thing I don't know exactly what he was breaking his balls about, but it's not just fun back and forth shit what we do, I guess. So, but this fucking guy, he's been living with it his whole life.
What does he got?
I really do think it's a bipolar disorder, because one minute he's fine and then the next minute he's going off the rails on a crazy train.
Really?
Yeah. For real.
Now, does that come across in his commentary? Because, he does get excited.
Yeah, but I guess that, how he's got a really big vocabulary and can really describe shit? I guess he's been like that forever. Because he reads a lot and shit like that. So it's not he's coming across. Some people might think he's coming across as an intelligent douchebag or whatever.
Yeah, because my problem with him is because it's not that I hate him. I'm not a big fan. Because when his commentary comes across to me a lot like Joey Styles.
Okay.
When the action gets exciting, Joey's, oh my God.
Yeah.
And when he does, I'm like, is he trying to be the next Joey Styles? Because there's only one. That's like somebody coming in trying to be the next Bobby Heenan.
Right. No, I don't. That is really the way that the man has been.
And that's what, yes, people have said that. I'm just
so,
all right.
So, and I liked him ever since I heard him commentate. I'm oh, this guy reminds me of old school commentators, because he actually calls moves.
Yeah,
He'll actually call moves and say what's going on, in the ring. And
I've grown to maybe not like him, but to accept him. When he first moved over to NXT, I was like, what the fuck? You took away my Corey Graves. You're giving me this fucking guy.
Right,
what do you do? I finally found something in wrestling that I enjoy, because it's, not all about the entertainment, and it's about the wrestling.
Right.
And now you're going to give me and I got to listen to these fucking guys. But I've kind of grown to accept that he doesn't bother me as much anymore.
Well, that's good.
At first, but
that's what I did for an hour last night. I watched that. It was on Showtime, and I was really into it because I like Mauro, and I guess he grew up on a farm.
Oh, really?
His parents immigrated from Italy.
From Kansas? Was he on a farm?
No, he's in British Columbia.
Oh.
In fucking Canada.
So he wasn't eating roadkill or anything like that?
No. He was actually on a farm in Canada on a dead-end street, he said.
Wow.
He said, how ironic is that?
This is on Showtime?
It was on Showtime.
See, I don't have Showtime.
Yeah. I was watching, and I was actually glad that I had Showtime because it's really good. I thought it was a really good documentary.
Well, if I ever get the free weekend, remind me about that, and I'll take a look for it. A look at it.
I will. It's really good. And on a different topic,
yes,
I want to know what you think about this.
Okay,
as having 2 children.
Okay.
Now, my nephew, he is like 4.
Okay.
And he has a foot fetish.
Like what?
Like he likes playing with women's feet.
Is it a fetish though, or is it just like a kid?
That's what I don't know. You know what
it
I'm
might
saying?
Be
like I say,
because kids play with their feet from infants. You know, they lay in the crib and they grab their feet,
and stuff like that. But like because like my sister-in-law makes like a big deal out of it and keeps trying to get him to stop doing it. And
what is he doing when he plays with the feet?
He plays like games with like the women that babysit him and shit.
Like what?
Like hide the feet.
Hide the feet. Where is he hiding the feet?
I have no idea. I really don't know. Like I haven't seen it, but it's like I just think like the more you talk about it to him, the more it's going to. The more he's going to want to do it,
right? Because he doesn't feel like he's doing anything wrong. He
doesn't think he's doing anything
and he thinks
wrong.
It's fun,
right? And it's like fun, yeah. But I guess like he'll get little infant boners and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
so I don't know.
I don't know. He might.
I don't know.
He might. I don't know. See.
Yeah. See, I'm not sure about that either. But I figured, like, as a father of 2, you might have a little insight into something of that nature. You know,
they don't really play with feet.
No. Okay.
Like we'll play with. Like I'll be watching TV. Vinny might be out, and I'll get a foot in my face. Like tickle my feet.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, what?
That's like okay.
But or like if I'm sitting down and Vinny rolls over my foot and I move it, he'll start grabbing at it and then I'll start moving out of the way. But it's more of like a try and catch it type thing.
Okay, no, and this is just with women's feet. So but I just
who knows that for?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Who knows that
is? Like if he was 14.
Right,
I would say yes. He's definitely got a foot fetish.
Foot fetish, but I mean, I don't know.
But I mean, until he pulls his dick out and starts beating off on the woman's feet, I wouldn't worry about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
not to take it to that level because it's like, dude, it's a 4-year-old.
It's a 4-year-old, but no, I know exactly what
you're
saying.
You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying. Like,
it might. And you said he gets a little boner. Maybe it's some kind of stimulate.
Right.
For him that.
Who knows?
Yeah, you don't know.
Who knows? You're young. You don't know what anything is.
Listen, I don't know if I should be admitting this on the air, but let me turn the mics off for a minute, okay? Sometimes when I'm wiping Vinny down when I'm changing his diaper, he'll get excited.
Okay.
But I'm not like jerking him off or doing it. Oh my God, I forgot to turn the mics off. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm just cleaning poop off his ass.
Yeah.
And you got to wipe him down because it gets on his balls and everything. And sometimes he gets excited.
Right. What do you get? And exactly.
Does that mean he's gay, or does that mean when he gets older he's going to like? Although to be honest with you, I don't know. Now I don't know if I don't want to mention her by name.
Okay. So we'll say
somebody
who knew.
We'll say my ex-wife.
Okay.
Or my separated wife.
Okay.
And I don't know if she'll be wanting me to talk about this, but I'm going to mention it. I didn't mention her name, so I guess maybe only our close friends will know what I'm talking about. But
and how many of them listen to us?
Exactly.
Right.
I had a thing when we were together. Like when we used to go to restaurants and we could get the once-a-wipes.
Okay. Yes.
And I would have her use them on me. Like wipe me like a baby.
Like sexually?
Yeah.
Dude.
Wow. But wait a minute. It wasn't like...
Wait. I got something for that.
This is a BM exclusive.
That was a BM exclusive.
It wasn't like I put a diaper on and I'm like, Mommy, change me.
No.
I was just like,
That's great.
Say like, all day long, right? So I'm sweating. It's a hot day, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I didn't want to get in the shower, but she was like, oh, you kind of been sweating and you're dirty all day. I'm like, oh, well, just
okay,
wipe me down.
Okay, wipe me down. Gotcha, gotcha.
And it was, well, yeah, she did it, but it was
sexual?
Yeah. Like it started like, okay, I'm wiping it clean, then it's.
And then it turned
And then it's
into,
like, okay, here, and then I'm getting excited and, the whole thing.
Gotcha.
But, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It's freaky, but it wasn't as freaky as it could have been.
Wow, that's crazy.
But, yeah, no, I like being wiped.
You like being wiped. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, and I can't read. It lost it.
Right.
I lost it because I was just going to be like, you like getting wiped.
By God.
Yes.
Right.
I'm not opposed to passing a woman that I'm with a wet nap and just getting cleaned up a little bit.
That's great.
I'm just saying.
That's incredible.
That's
a very good. That's a very good story.
Well, I thought I'd share.
Thank you for sharing today.
I thought.
And I put up something on our Facebook. There's an Amber Alert about some little boy.
Oh, yes, I saw
Did you
that.
See that? Like, what the fuck?
And he's got asthma.
Yeah, like, what the...
I don't know what's wrong with
How do people not know where their children are?
Well, I think like the last few ones that I've seen and the incidents that have happened here locally, it's been somebody that they knew. Like, it's not just a random snatch a kid type thing.
It's like somebody that you're watching, somebody that's watching them, and like an uncle comes over and
snatches them up and then takes them. But why do you? I don't know. How do you not know where your kid is? And I guess I don't know. I can't say too much about it because yesterday.
Oh, boy. You didn't know where your kid was?
No, I knew where they were. They were in the backyard playing, but I went upstairs, took a shower.
Oh, okay.
But, I don't know. I guess still middle of the day, though. And
middle of the day, they're playing.
But they were in the backyard.
I don't know if you should be admitting that.
I just went and took a shower.
I went and took a shower.
It's not like I take a half-hour shower, but...
Right.
I mean, because I was just going to say, how do you not know where your kids are? Why are you not watching them? How do you allow somebody to take them? And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I was in the shower yesterday.
Understood.
And, yeah, something could have happened in that 10, 15 minutes.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right, but you would think that you'd hear your oldest yelling outside.
Right, because the bathroom...
Is that how your things placed in the house? Like,
the bathroom window opens up into the backyard.
Oh, so you could see them if you really
want,
right,
absolutely,
and hear them and things of that nature. So if somebody's snatching them, I wouldn't think your oldest would let them.
But also, I live on a dead end road.
Right.
Nobody's going to.
You actually live on a place in the city that you could still kind of do that.
Right, because the area's not too bad.
Yeah, the area's not
Nobody's
bad.
going to come down a dead-end road.
Right, to go, exactly,
right.
Because there's not anywhere
and
really...
I think at this point, the neighbor next door to me was like in and out of his garage doing stuff. I think he was in the back of his garage getting his garden ready and stuff to start planting, so... Not saying that it's his response, but I think if he saw something funny, he would say something, or do something. So I'm not really too worried about the neighbors and stuff.
Right.
So
right.
But yeah, no. How do you? I don't know. I didn't read the thing, but I know most kids, like the last one I read that was local, like the kid was taken right off the front porch. Like, how do you?
Yeah, how does that stuff happen?
And it's the same shit you hear all the time. I just turned my back for a minute. I just, and I'm like,
yeah.
And then they, find out that it's somebody that most likely it's somebody that the kid knew.
Right.
And they went to him. It's not like.
Right. It's not a stranger.
Like that Adam story that they used to play that movie on. I don't know if you're old enough to remember. It's called Adam. And every year, years ago, they used to play the movie about this kid, Adam, that got taken.
Okay. No, I don't really remember it.
It started like the whole...
Well, my God.
And I guess he was, if I can remember the movie, he was taken from a grocery store.
Wait, isn't that the guy from Unsolved Mysteries' child?
The guy, no.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I have to research it.
Okay.
Was it his child?
I think maybe it was because that's why they have like the things.
Not Unsolved Mysteries. You're talking about the America's Most Wanted.
Yes.
That guy. No.
John Walsh?
Yeah, no. This is something else before this show.
Okay.
This was like 80s. The movie came out, I think, 80s. Yeah, and they used to play it on TV every year around the anniversary of it.
Oh, okay.
You know, just to keep people aware of, hey, keep an eye on your child because anybody could take them. But
gotcha.
I haven't seen the movie played in probably 20-something years, so I don't even think they play it anymore.
So with that said, it's time for us to play the movie. No, I'm joking.
So sit back, get some popcorn and 7 bags of chips.
Yeah, and Steven Seagal's ready with 7 bags of chips.
Hey, yeah, I'm going to watch this movie over and over again. Then I'm going to order pizza.
Oh dear. But yeah, those were what I wanted to talk about today.
I had nothing. I'm horny. This is
as long as you don't touch me.
I'm a dog in heat. It's the summertime. As long as you don't start wearing tight clothes. But you do look sexy in that wheelchair.
Oh boy.
That's not pee, that's squirt.
But that's all. It's just
pee,
I love this time of year with all the women when they can shed their winter clothes. Listen to me, jerk off. That's what I'll be doing probably a lot of.
Oh.
Till I can find somebody.
I can't even enjoy
to help me with that.
I can't even enjoy masturbation anymore.
Really?
Really.
Just because she's in the other room?
With the MS. No, with the MS. It fucks with me bad.
What if you get one of those pocket rocket things?
No, I think it's all because it's just like the feeling. It makes me feel horrible. Like my legs don't fucking work even more than they do now. Like it's fucked up, man. I just actually posted it in like one of my MS forums about like, oh, you know, when you have an orgasm, does it make you feel like death?
We should have a GoFundMe and get you laid.
Yeah. I don't know about a GoFundMe to get
you
laid.
Send us your donations and help this man get laid.
Right.
And then once he gets laid, you can send more money and maybe I can get laid.
Yeah. And it's not like a prostitution.
Right. Not at all.
Right.
Just send us money. And
it's just people with Down syndrome
wanting to we'll go laid. To where it's legal.
Right.
And that's where you can get off and be happy. And
yeah.
I'll film it in the closet.
Oh, great.
Open me up again. Yes.
Open me up again. I cannot believe
the shit that I say.
Talk about taking something out of context.
I know. I can just imagine when you go through this show what you're going to find.
I don't even know. Oh my God! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Well, talking about giving my son a boner when I'm wiping him. How I like wiping.
You like getting wiped? Oh my God! I forgot about that. No, that's all right. I won't fuck with you too bad.
I don't look for it, but I mean
I won't fuck with you too bad on it.
I don't know if on the first date I'm gonna. Hey, you wanna take this once a wipe and wipe my balls?
What? So next time, Kim. Oh, I fucked up. I can edit that.
We could bleep it.
I can bleep that. Now I lost my thing. Now I lost my thought. Damn it.
Anyways.
I fucked up.
That's all right.
See, that's why it's good that it's not live.
And if it was, what are you going to do?
I know. I guess.
You know what I mean? Like,
if it's live, what are you going to do? Press the bleep button?
What do we got? 5 listeners?
I know.
That when I say ex-wife, ex-whatever, separated, whatever, kids, mother, they know what I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm just trying to show her respect by not mentioning. Right. She said, don't mention her name, so I'm not going to mention her name.
Not mention the name.
She didn't say, don't say what I am to you or the kids or whatever.
Or what I am, what I be.
You know, it's hard.
Well,
we're not doing anything bad.
No, right.
So I used to, that's more creepy. You know, that makes me look more bad than her. Because I'm going to her with this weird thing like, hey, here's this handy wipe. You know what I mean?
That makes me look more
bad
than her.
You know what I mean? But, again, being with me, she's like, okay. You know? But, I mean, she could have easily said, no, you freak, what's the matter with you, and left.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Clearly, she was down with
at the time, you know, well, at the time we're in love, we do things for each other, so it's like, yeah, okay, so this weird guy he likes to get the lemony fresh scent wipes wiped on him. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, what's so bad about that?
Nothing.
You know, like if we really got into some of the other people that we know or don't know, they probably dress up like in the diaper and go, mommy, change, and do the whole thing. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm just like, hey, this cold, wet wipe feels good.
Yeah, that feels
good on my you don't want me to put my dirty dick in you because, you know, like, whatever, I haven't washed it in 2 days or whatever.
Right.
Here.
I mean, obviously, you've
Give
had
me a
sex.
wipe.
You had 2 kids.
Right.
So, I mean,
you know. So don't feel too bad.
Oh, my God.
What are you going to do?
I think when I said that, we both looked up like, oh. I'm like, and I forget where I was even going with that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Okay, as long as you're not worried about it, I'm not worried about it.
You know, if somebody does contact her and say, oh, they said they were talking about this, and you used to wipe Mark's balls with a hand, blah, 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 and this, and she says something, I'll handle it then, and I'll just be like, listen, you know, here's what happened, blah, 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 my show, sorry.
Remember that one time?
You know, but
I gave you pink eye by farting in your face.
Well, that never happened. She wouldn't have gone for that. Like that whole Dutch oven thing. Yeah, no. That would not go over.
Right.
But I mean, not for nothing. You were 15 years we spent together. How is it? I'm just going to forget about that 15 years?
Right.
You know, like
I know it's part of.
We took Hulk Hogan out of
history.
out of the Hall of Fame. So who slammed Andre the Giant? I don't know because we can't talk about him.
Yeah, it was nothing. Andre slammed himself in front of fucking 100,000
he jumped
people.
up into the car. Yeah, get the fuck. Like, sorry, but you know.
Yeah. Right. Right.
And that's that's the subject where it's not all
like me saying yeah, the whole thing isn't based around all that.
Right,
like,
right.
I'm not talking about my ex-mother-in-law as much as I shouldn't, like, unless it comes up in conversation.
Right, exactly.
Or my ex.
Exactly.
Or anything like that. Like, look, my ex's mother was crazy. I
right.
Fucking, you know, anybody that knows
we took
that
her voice and did a bit.
Right. Anybody that knows her knows that woman is extra crazy.
Right. And it doesn't take long. It took me all of about 3 seconds to realize that.
When you help move my shit out.
Oh my God.
Like, really, like if you go to KFC, if she was
she
KFC
came out of that house
meal
like a lion out of a cage.
Oh my God.
I don't want all these cars parked in my fucking lawn. And I'm like, there's one car in your lawn. What do you mean all these cars?
All the cars. She was something else.
And then just bitched the whole fucking time.
Right. She was something else.
And I'm like, you knew he was moving out. You had at least 2 weeks to get all this shit together.
Right.
Why isn't all this stuff that's in this cubby hole in the room in the garage so we can load it on the truck? Why is your fat ass stuck in this cubby hole bitching about, here's his CDs when he gets famous?
That must have been the greatest thing to see.
Oh my God.
I would have paid money to see that in that fucking moo-moo.
That's why I just carried heavy shit. I'm like, here, I'll help you with the desk. I'll help you with the bed. Why am I the only one who's carrying heavy shit? Oh, because I don't want to stay up here with this fucking lunatic.
Right.
Because eventually I would have said something. Just on the pure thing like, bitch, do you realize this is not Bob's fault? Your daughter broke up with him.
Right.
What the fuck do you expect him to stay here and live here? Where's he going to stay? He can't sleep with her because she doesn't want to be with him, you fucking moron.
Right. Right. Well,
I think all her brains were in her teeth. So as she lost her teeth, she just lost her brains.
Wow,
and the
that's
one
incredible.
tooth that's left is like the last bit of brain she has. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Right.
That's just my theory.
That right there is a Howard Stern whack packer.
Oh, my God.
Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You've listened to Howard long enough.
Yes.
And I've listened to Howard long enough. That is a whack packer.
According to Howard, you only need 2 things. to qualify as a whack packer
What?
to him.
What?
You have to look funny and sound funny.
Well,
She's got it.
oh my God.
She's got it. I would say in spades, but I mean, there's a lot of other people that sound funnier than her, but her views are whacked out. But she does. She's got the look fun, the funny look, for sure.
Right. But those
A moo and a tooth.
I don't even know what to say. Oh dear God, that's great. We went from not talking about anything, we just blew it up.
That's why I'm saying we can't talk unless we're on the microphone.
I know.
Because you know what's going to happen now. We're going to turn the mics off, post up the show,
and something good.
And then we're going to go outside, have a cigarette, and then we're going to be laughing our balls off, going, well, "How come we're not talking about this on the air?"
Right, and now we've done that.
Yep.
And I think with that segment, I think now we're 30 minutes in.
Okay.
Let's direct everybody to the pipeline right now.
Oh, I see. You're looking to me to.
Yeah, I'm looking to you to direct people to the pipeline.
Give us a call on the pipeline, 315-293-2999, and leave us a message. Let us know your thoughts on the show, your thoughts on anything. Fart into the machine.
Do anything you want. Squirt into it if you'd like.
Film yourself, record yourself banging somebody and they squirt or piss. Right. Whatever. That's the line. The line is for you to do whatever you want once the beep hits.
And once the beep hits, anything and everything may be played on air.
Absolutely. So dial it up, 315-293-2999. And as always, check everything out at the website, www.bmtalk02.com, and that will be your outlet to Facebook, to email, to Twitter, to whatever.
Right.
And all news or whatever's happening. For all BM Talk shit.
For all the shit.
Check out the website, bmtalk02.com.
And that's how this one's going to go, Mark.
Peace out.